Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to talk about the Jack the Ripper versus Hercules fight from Record of Ragnarok. Before I start this video, I'm going to talk about the tournament and how it began. Let's get to it. The gods decided on mankind's destruction, so mankind took it into their own hands to fight back with a tournament. If the humans win, they will grant the right to live another 1,000 years. The rules are quite simple. Each side will have 13 fighters who will fight on a one-on-one fight to the death, and the winner side is the one that gets 7 victories first. God side has all different types of gods from different religions, including Zeus, Poseidon, Thor, Odin, and Zero, and much more. While humans need to find their strongest warriors through time and history from all different cultures and religions. Some of these people are the first man, Adam, the strongest man alive, Labu, history's greatest loser, Koji, and the first emperor of China, Qin Shi. But the most important thing that mankind cannot damage the god with a man-made weapons, because their flesh and blood are too strong for them to handle. That's where the 12 Valkyries come in and help mankind by turning into a divine weapon that can cut the gods themselves and make them bleed. Now we're done explaining everything. Let's get to the fight. Let's go. Warning, this has a lot of spoilers for the future anime, so if you didn't watch it yet, go watch the anime and come back. Or you watch it already, or you don't want to hear spoilers, just leave. Jack the Ripper and Hercules fight. When they first meet, Hercules told Jack to stand down and give up, because Hercules believed that a human has no chance of winning against a fight against the gods. If Jack doesn't stand down now, Hercules have no choice to destroy his soul completely. You see, when you enter the tournament of the Record of Ragnarok, you're not just winning for gods and mankind, you're risking your own soul for being destroyed. Once your soul is destroyed, there's no reincarnation. You can't even go to hell or heaven. It's just gone forever. But our boy Jack refused the offer and said, I cannot do that. He doesn't care about the gods. I am a gentleman. His divine weapon is a pair of scissors that are able to cut anything just like paper. Then after, for no apparent reason, Jack starts running away from Hercules. Hercules got really frustrated and starts chasing after Jack. But when he was chasing Jack, Hercules stops chasing him and looked at the tripwire that was in front of him and just grabbed it and called Jack a fool for putting this here and a coward for not facing him head on. Instead, you run away. But by touching the tripwire, it set up a trap that threw lots of knives at Hercules. But this trap was very ineffective because the knives were made by humankind, so it didn't even pierce his skin or even dented him or even not even scratching him. After this trap, Hercules saw Jack sitting at a table drinking tea. Jack offered him a cup of tea, but Jack said get serious. So Hercules walked up to him and was about to hit him with his divine weapon. But luckily, Jack the Ripper tries to escape with his grappling gun. Hercules would not let Jack escape, so he stomped the ground, destroying it, and jumped in the air. Jack was confused. When Hercules saw this, Hercules took the chance to use his divine weapon to destroy Jack's divine scissors. When Jack's divine scissors was destroyed, the gods thought the match was over and Jack was going to lose. Jack looked at his divine scissors and called them trash, while Hercules looked at Jack and told him this match was over. But as Hercules was not paying attention, he was struck by all over his body by the human knives. The gods were standing there in shock, wondering how can this happen when Jack's divine weapon was destroyed. Well, you see, Jack's divine scissors was actually not a divine weapon at all. It was made by a human. Jack said everything he said before was a lie to trick Hercules. Then what was Jack's true divine weapon? It was the bag. He explained everything he pulls out that bag becomes a divine weapon. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be scissors. It can be knives. It could be anything that's the same size as that bag will become a divine weapon. Jack said this is a true weapon for a gentleman and told Hercules to tremble in fear. Then Hercules grabbed all the knives out of his body and crushed it with his own hands. While Jack was keep throwing the knives at Hercules, Hercules tried his best to dodge all the knives, but most of them hit Hercules. So Hercules started walking to Jack with a trail of blood behind him. Hercules stand right in front of Jack and tried to hit him again, but somehow he was able to dodge it. Jack told Hercules this battle only just began, and he would like to learn more about Hercules. Hercules got mad and used this move that changed his divine weapon to look like a lion. By doing this, Hercules showed us a new move called Nabian Lion. This move was so powerful that Jack got pushed to the wall, spitting out blood. But somehow Jack gets up with this huge pocket knife telling Hercules, let's go for round 2. Jack threw this pocket knife at Hercules, but he was able to dodge it. Hercules used this new move called Birds of Sympathy. This move knocked Jack's eye patch off and showing what's truly under the eye patch. What Jack saw with his eye was absolutely amazing to Jack. Jack saw Hercules glowing. This color was the same color as his mother and his father. He killed his mother and his father because he had the exact same glow. This is the only reason why Jack was so excited. He wanted to kill Hercules even more now. But besides that, Jack used his grappling gun to escape from Hercules again. But before he can escape, Hercules started running to Jack saying he can't get away this time. Hercules uses his divine weapon to smash the building and use a move called Cretan Bull. As a last resort, Jack used a piece of the clock to throw at Hercules, cutting his arm clean off. Again, Hercules was confused. How can this happen to him again? The humans and the gods were so confused. How can this monster cut off Hercules' arm? But I'm going to tell you how he cut Hercules' arm right now. You see, in the beginning, we talked about how Jack lied about his divine weapon being those giant scissors. And Jack's divine weapon was the bag. And anything he pulls out the bag becomes a divine weapon. But Jack lied about that. His real divine weapon was his gloves. Anything he touched becomes a divine weapon. Jack asked Hercules, what do you truly think of humans now? And why do you want to destroy humanity so much if you're half human yourself? Hercules stated that humanity is foolish, greedy, and faithless, and much more. Besides all that, he actually truly loves humanity. But this is a battle against the humans and the gods, and he has to fight for the gods. So Hercules called forth the hounds of Hades, and summoned a dog with 3 heads, biting each of his arms, and the main head biting his head. A new form was created from this, but it has consequences. The longer you use this form, the longer you shorten your life. In an instant, Hercules started fighting Jack again, and tried to hit him, because he doesn't have that much time. But Jack was keep dodging Hercules. But Hercules got faster. Jack tried to block Hercules' punch, but Hercules' punches got through it easily. Jack tried to escape because he knew he can't handle Hercules right now, but Hercules would not let this happen. Hercules hit Jack and he fell on the fence, piercing him. Jack quickly gets up from the attack and covers his wounds. With his hands all over his blood, Hercules noticed that the building is falling behind Jack. Jack got out of the way and touched the building, making it a divine weapon, falling on Hercules. Everyone thought Hercules was killed under the building. The gods and the humans were telling Hercules to get back up, and Hercules just did that. He got back up. Hercules had a trouble crawling out the rubble because it was all divine weapons. Now he said he has to take Jack super serious and kill him quickly. Jack saw this and started smiling at Hercules. He wanted to see his greatest fear. Hercules looked at him and said, bring it on. For the first time ever, Jack and Hercules are going to fight to hand combat. Jack tried to pull out a fight, but Hercules is too strong. Hercules hit him so hard that he went flying, hit the ground. Everyone thought Jack was finished for, and the match was over, until they hear him singing a song. Jack gets back up and everybody's super surprised. How is Jack still standing? But he's barely conscious. Hercules looked at him and said, you are very strong. With Jack and Hercules' last of their strength, they're going for their last strike. But Hercules just punched him in the head and said it's time for you to rest now. When Hercules was about to finish Jack off, Jack quickly stomped his feet to the ground and looked Hercules eye to eye, then pierced him with 2 of his hands through his chest. Hercules, the gods, and the humans couldn't believe what they were seeing with their own eyes, but found out the only reason why Jack was able to pierce Hercules was his blood. He turned his blood into a divine weapon, making it pierce through his chest. Hercules asked Jack, can you see my fears? And Jack answered, no, I cannot see your fears. It's my loss. Hercules smiled and raised up his hand and had a full chance to kill Jack, but decided not to. Instead, he hugged him and said, I love humanity and make sure you save them. Then his body shattered and soul destroyed fully. I hope you guys like this video. If you guys want to see more of this, just put in the comments below, and more of these videos be coming in the future too. Before I end off this video, I'm here to tell you I'm on Rumble now. with all my videos and even more is in the description below. And of course, if you want to join the DFG community on Discord, the link is also below. And that's all. If you guys like this video, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later.